Well, joined this organization last semester, fall semester. Second week of the meeting. Over time, I just noticed that we have a lack of membership participation. As in, oh yeah, we have a lack of membership participation. Ever since I've been here, all I would see people would come every now and again, or they come sometimes, so they would have a halfway sense that they should of just ingenuity toward the process. Every time I come over here, it's like it's 4 of us or 5 of us that work hard and help this organization out. But really, it should be more than that. It should be all of us. We should work as a team. That's how we grow. And then it's like water. It's like plants. Without water, without the right amount of water or the right amount of sunlight, you just don't get a flourished plant. So in order for me to fix that, I would like to reactivate the merit system. In the fall semester, AJ told us that in order for us to be inducted, we had to do our work, do our part. We had to do what we needed, and every time we did the right thing or we helped out, we would end up getting a merit. In order for us to get our merit, in order to get our ties that a lot of people received and didn't really do anything, we had to get 25 merits. Without these merits, we couldn't get in. But what I noticed was that induction, people still ended up getting ties even though they really didn't do anything. So I would like to reactivate the merit system. And then after which, I would also like to play on what my current VP is doing. Walking around campus, letting us be known, showing my face, getting interactive with the population here. Over time of me being here, all I notice is, we're kind of lazy with dragging along, with trenching like the ocean. What we need to do, we need to just uprise just like a new day. Like a new day. We just need to come through, get it together, cloud over everything. We cannot be lazy anymore. That's just unacceptable at this point. Also I would like to play on what my current board members have done. We have Freddie, who walks around. You've never seen Freddie just badly dressed. Even now, every time you see Freddie in a polo or some chinos or some sort of professional dress shoe. As in AJ, he makes sure his image is known. You see pictures of AJ everywhere. He lets us be known. He represents us. My man Raven Washington. All he does all day, he shows his face. He puts our name out there. He's never indecent. He's never disrespectful to anyone. He's never disrespectful to women. That's what we represent. Yeah. And then, last but not least, we have Brandon. No matter what I've asked for Brandon to do, he always came through for me. Even in personal situations. As if I needed to ride to school or I needed to ride home. He always had me. Also, all of the members of the standing board show character and an outstanding disposition toward the organization. As members of this organization, we should all show and represent what these people represent. And with that being said, I'd like to open up my Q&A.
I have a question for you, sir. In the situation that you become vice president, if the current president at the time happened to be sick in the hospital, whatever have you, he's out for like a month or so, all the actions that the current president set forward, would you consider yourself able to carry those actions out in his position?
Well, even in the United States, no matter what, the VP has to step in and take over. If something was to happen to the president, the VP has to take over and step in and take the responsibility for whatever the president hasn't done. So of course I would have to step in and take over your role and your uncondemned lead.
I just got one quick question. Based on the image that BCB been putting out, even my image I think was a little torn this semester as far as the image of dress code, but I notice people, you know the ones who they always represent B4B in a dress manner. One thing I like about how you dress today is that you dressed in a proper manner, but I've never seen you like that. My thing is, do you think that's an important thing to start, or are you just doing it for today for elections? Because one of the things that Greg, Josh, you know who, even if we slipping, they have that image to where they represent us when we don't. What are your things on doing that or carrying that?
My mentor Raven for the past month has been telling me I would have to change what you just said. I have to represent what I say I represent. So of course I plan on changing that. Also, I would like to represent the stop the slop, just a stop the slop session, because if you notice, we can't really just say these things and we don't uphold them. That's hypocritical. That's hypocritical toward us. So of course we would have to just, matter of fact, even I'm glad you said that. I just went and bought like 7 polos and like 3 pair of khakis just because I know I'm gonna have to step up, have to represent his image and overcome his image.
Right.
Any more questions?
Yeah. In the beginning of your speech, you said that people come in and then they leave and then they come in and leave.
That's right.
Yeah. What are some of your ideas as far as keeping some of the members and retaining them in the organization?
Well, honestly, I couldn't really tell you because I don't know if it's scheduling or if it's them just wanting to get the benefits. So I think as a whole, the entire board will just have to sit down and just think of ways and just brainstorm until we come up with a solution to keep our members from just fluctuating up and down, come leave. We can't have that, but we need to be a solid number of people. Like even now, all of our members on here. And I don't know, and they didn't tell us anything. Maybe it's a lack of communication, maybe it's they have class. We don't really know because they didn't tell us. So I guess we just have to sit down and just think of a way to just represent this matter.
I got a question for you.